Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the homestead. I thought this week, rather than the weekly update, I would do a tour video. Might be a bit longer than normal, but last year I did tours every month, but I think I'll just do one couple in summer and go from there. It's a little bit windy today, so I hope the wind's not too bad. Yeah, you know, the gardens, these tend to bloom a bit later in summer. There's a few early things, we're right in the middle now, and then a few later. You can see, you know, peonies are not out yet. There have been some irises, and the phloxia not out yet. So chicken shed's been coming on slowly. It's kind of one of those projects which gets done when there's time. It's kind of priority and not high priority. But anyway, I got on with the framing the other day, and as soon as we get the other materials, we'll be cracking on with that really, and we'll have some chickens in there. Everything else around that side is kind of as normal really. See, there's some, I think, daylilies, they've been out, and these, I don't know what these are. Not using that area this year, we've abandoned that. Let's walk down to the greenhouses. So polycarbonate greenhouse, I mean both are loaded up now with the tomatoes and peppers, and you've got flowers, and I think on some there are some fruits, Gita said, but oh, there's a little birdie down there. That could be a red start. Interesting. And we have seen a snake in here as well. We'll leave you alone, shall we? Pak choy gone to seed now. Yeah. And Gita's mum's greenhouse, which was planted out a couple of weeks earlier, doing good. Some gherkins down in there. Outside we've got our various beans. These Greek beans here are doing well, and the others are starting to climb. Melon's not really doing much. Whether we'll get anything out of those, I don't know. Sweet corn doing what they do really. Garlic looking fantastic. Really pleased with these this year. We should have some really good heads, I would have thought, on those. Potato experiments, well, you know, wood chips, not that much of a surprise really, but the other two mediums are doing well. I'll trim down the centre. And they should be coming up soon, well, this week, hopefully. The straw hay, you know, they come up as normal really. That area's looking nice. Rhubarb, enjoying lots of rhubarb. One of the other new potato beds. The strawberries kind of in there. I don't know what the Gita says they're still alive, but I'm not so sure. Here's our main strawberry patch, and I can see some red. That's good. These are bark chippings from when we make the firewood. We have a lot of bark left over, so we chip it and put it on here. These are all our Egyptian walking onions, the chives. If you remember those Sidonia that I cleaned out, there's some irises here as well. Looking like they've got gonna have some nice amounts of fruit on them. Just gonna keep that ground odor down. Just see down there, there's fruit. There's lots of fruit on there. First of all, you don't see it, and then it's more obvious. They'll grow into sort of golf ball sized fruits. Got a video on that, check it out, I'll put a link above. These peonies are out, that's nice. That's Max's. Of course, I didn't point out the new rose arch that I made last week for Gita's birthday. Got that installed. And we'll move some. There are some roses dotted around which need to be moved, so that's what I kind of had in mind. They can be planted around. Got some gherkins to go in after Midsummer, as is traditional here. Oh, the potatoes in the buckets are doing really well. Very nice. Our terrace. And there's the lake. Gita's been sign writing for a friend. Got legal at Midsummer coming up this week. Where the summer solstice happens and the days will sadly start getting shorter. To the vegetable garden. It's a nice day, look at this here. It's the compost area. So you've now got 3 piles. This third pile, I think, nice and hot, 55. That's a nice temperature. Top that up in a bit. Pumpkins that we planted in the previous video. I think we had one die, one killed from a slug or snail or something, which is a shame, but I've heard other people's have lost a few this year. So into the main vegetable garden. Flowers will go in this afternoon. That's kind of the last thing to plant. I've got amaranth, that's it really. And then we'll do the sort of autumnal, late summer autumnal planting in July. Bit of a break in between. Big problems with ants, as I mentioned before. They've killed quite a few of the brassicas. I don't know why they do it, but they do. So we've got swede, turnips, lettuces, all our, you know, that one. It's the only real place for the weeds. That one, possibly that one. Lettuces are looking nice. Onions. Lovely jubbly. Raw beans. Some more brassicas. Parsnips. Very nice. There's more. Carrots. Carrots are doing okay, germinated quite nicely. Got some self-seeded dill there. Beans, beets, some traditional red ones, and some golden eye they're called. Nora looks after the peas, don't you? The telephone peas starting to grow. We need to put some more string up for those today. There's our beans. Got 3 beds of beans just popping up.
Daddy,
I'm a bit.
when they'll be here, then they need so tall as me.
That's right. Yeah. They will. I'm not sure about the germination on these beans. A bit disappointing, but we'll see. Give it some time. And got peas planted successionally as well. And we'll do another load soon. There's our wheat. Yeah, wheat, which I fed yesterday, so that should green up a bit better now. And this is buckwheat, gricky as it's called here in Latvia. First time growing it. I don't know if the spacing's right, but we'll do my usual sort of spacing. Hemp, Welsh onions. That's the third year in here, so they've survived minus 30 degrees temperatures. Hemp, more broad beans. Got a little bit of space there. I need to leave some space because of those. The later, that will all be the rest of the big gherkins, but because of these winter, daikon radish and some late brassicas, I need to leave some space for those. Otherwise, everything's full. Sorghum grass, a few sunflowers there, and our popcorn. Could do with being a bit greener, but it's only, it's probably transplant shock, to be honest. It's only been in, a couple of weeks. Once it gets, down there, some really good, there's some chicken manure, there's my home compost, which has got pig manure in it. They'll be fine. Of course, our potatoes as well. Very big potatoes. This area is a bit more wild, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, pumpkins are grown, so you can put them in, definitely. That looks like a sunflower to me, but we'll still see. Yeah, it's definitely grown. So that's a quick tour. Normally my tours are longer than this. Everything that's going around and happening here. This side of summer. Well, I suppose technically we're midsummer. More potatoes here. Potatoes here. The dog. Potatoes over there. They've come up as well. There's some beets. Yeah, all looking good. So I hope you found the video of interest. Thanks for being part of what we're doing here. If you just stumbled across us, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe and stick around, see what we're doing. Got lots of great videos coming up, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. And my next tour will probably be later in summer. So bye for now.